Alright, welcome back to another glorious episode of Weapon Review. Today is the 1-2, one of the more exciting weapons in the game. A personal favorite of mine. This was very quickly leveled up to level 25 when it first dropped. So without further ado, you'll notice here in the armory, it's not like the Liberators, we have less choices this time. Just your simple optics and muzzles. Unfortunately, no mag additions. Okay, so something really important about this gun. Light armor pen, because the devs love their light armor pen. But it does good on this front. I think it's a pretty accurate weapon. There's not too much recoil. I usually run iron sights on it to get a little bit of ergo. I think the iron sights are pretty good in this game, honestly. I think they're better than some of the scopes because the scopes seem inconsistent sometimes. Iron sights, if the little square reticle has something in it, you got it. Another phenomenal thing about this weapon is that it absolutely shreds the standard bots, which is nice because that's what your primary should be doing. You should be able to kill your chaff and some elite enemies and save your gear for what it's really needed for, like in this clip here. Save your thermites for stuff that needs it. I think this weapon, honestly, should be taken out on the bot front more. I usually save the grenade launcher for groups of enemies. I don't really use it for fabricators, but that's just me. I think this thing paired with a Quasar is probably one of the best setups you can have on this front. But something I did learn using this weapon on the bot front is just how effective it is at hitting weak spots. Like I've said, since there's not much recoil, same with the standard Liberators. Frankly, most guns in this game don't have too much recoil, but this one, it really felt like it was a laser beam. And a high damage laser beam, I mean, honestly, if you hold this thing down, it's almost a laser beam. It feels like the Tenderizer, but a little cooler because it has a grenade launcher. Which, that's what you should be using it for, stuff like that right there. Hit groups. Overall, this is like a solid 8 out of 10 on the bot front for me. I would totally take this out again. I mean, I'm going to be honest. When I was grinding the weapons out, or using this one, I should say, I usually stick to the squid front when I grind my weapons out just because everything's so viable on the squid front. But I realize just how fun it is on this front, so if you haven't used it, give it a shot. Like I said, 8 out of 10. Alright, squid front. I think this thing absolutely excels here. The power to eradicate chaff, you have a grenade launcher, it can eliminate overseers quickly. This might be, as with most weapons, as I always say, this might be the front for it. As you can see, it easily erases overseers. And the grenade launcher allows you to destroy fabricators, and there's always ammo on city maps. So really, you have near infinite ammo for the grenade launcher, so you can bring whatever grenades you want. Maybe you want to bring smoke grenades. Now you have a reason to, because you can take out the fabricators with the grenade launcher. So as you can see, 2 shots in the chest for a voteless. That's easy. That's quite a few eliminations per mag. I do think one thing the 1-2 suffers with is the ergo. It feels a bit like the adjudicator when you don't have any upgrades on it. Like back in the old days, it felt like a bit of a chore to swing around. And that happens here sometimes too. Like you'll notice I'm not turning around to fight the overseers until I have a bit of a distance on them. That's because it takes a bit to swing over. It might not seem like a lot, but sometimes when elevated overseers get moving when they're chasing you, it can be a total pain to be swinging your weapon around to try to chase them. So I would recommend you get the iron sights for that slight ergo boost. Or if you're a scope man, maybe run the Viper Commandos passive for the enhanced handling. Here's another place the 1-2 absolutely excels at. The grenade launcher against flesh mobs is phenomenal. It will pop almost all the heads in one shot. You can either keep hitting with the grenade launcher if you want, or you can just go for a few shots and drop it. Simple as. So again, this weapon excels on this front. As you can see, it's easy. It's absolutely easy to wipe out a group of voteless with it. Switch to the grenade launcher for some easy kills. Or you can be stupid like me and mess up. My middle mouse feels button, so that happens a lot. Overall, on the squid front, this thing excels, like I've said before. A solid, like most assault rifles on this front, a 10 out of 10 experience. It's incredibly fun and satisfying. Alright, bug divers, your time is nigh. This thing rocks here. I love to pair it with a flamethrower because, you know me, I'm a pyro man. I think this is the most viable front for flamethrowers. I've heard a lot of people say they're good on the squid front, but I don't want to run the prototype armor because I'm a drip man. That armor is just not too drippy for me. Okay, so first, honorable mention of everything. This weapon is pretty good at taking out the spore spewer if you're willing to waste your grenades. I usually bring this in the grenade pistol anyway, just so I can like solo a nest if I have to, so you can easily get rid of the spore spewer using the 1-2. Your grenades and a couple mags and this is out of your hair. That way you can save your time and don't waste your stratagem on the spore spewer. Some people like to throw Gatling barrages, they're quick, I respect that, but I like to save it in case something happens. So the 1-2 excels at chaff killing, like it always does. It does take a bit to take alpha commanders down, but that's fine. That's inconsequential. That's why you pair it with a guard dog or something. It won't be your problem. This is probably... I would say this or Squid Front is where this thing really excels. It especially excels at taking out bug holes, obviously. It's great against the destroy eggs objective because it's a grenade launcher and it's a quick switch. I don't have footage of that because I wasn't doing it. I probably should have used a grenade, but you're able to, thus making this objective a breeze. So right here is a perfect example of why the 1-2 is so good at this. On this front, you can easily take out anything up to a warrior in 1 or 2 shots. So your basic bug chaff stands no chance against you if you run this weapon.
Another step towards galactic liberation. You may extract when ready. I need supplies.
Thankfully, as with the Liberator, the standard Liberator, this thing is pretty much a one-hit on Shriekers. As you'll see here, paired with the grenade pistol, like I've said, is a phenomenal combo. I would recommend that if you want to be the team's like nest clearing player. Or I like to run this with my incendiary build, like I said, and I think it's just a great balance to a flamethrower loadout, having all those explosives. So, that's the 1-2. Like I said, I think it's a great weapon, would recommend it on any front. I would say if I had to pick an order, squid, bug, bot, I think that'd be my go-to order. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, give me your opinions on the weapon. Are you a commando enjoyer using this weapon? Are you a 1-2 punch enjoyer? Alright, I'm out of here.